know a baddie like me is always on point. Whether it's performing, running fades, and doing my big one, you know you can count on big legs. Listen, you can fight over the chain, the section, the bookings, whatever. But if your breath hit before you do, you already lost the round.
Still getting in this bitch and get litty.
Yeah. What happened to your Colgate commercial?
Oh, I did it. I can be a real bitch. I didn't admit it.
Everybody want to be the biggest baddie, but ain't nobody trying to be the freshest baddie. Colgate, protect my smile before the fade. All right, what is going on, entertainers? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking baddies. I don't know about y'all, but like I'm really starting to it's starting to become harder to even recap episodes. That's how bad these episodes are starting to be. Like this episode and just the season, like now they just doing stuff. Like it's one thing, it feels like the plot is getting lost, but now it's getting random. Like for instance, Biggie get his nut, like that was random. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like you really don't have beef with her. Like I don't know. It's just the show just really starting to lose me. It's getting irritating to even cover this ish. Like they gotta cover other stuff on this channel. Like I don't get the channels that just cover Zeus because baby, like ooh, oh my god, like it's just this. It's Natalie, you really gonna have to do something about this show because babes, it's only too much chapters you're gonna be able to do before the viewers really start to turn away. Like I'll be seeing comments that people be saying like they don't even watch Zeus no more. They'll come to me or like they'll come to other creators and watch what they have to say. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Like now what if we stop? You feel me? Like it's just like it's starting to become not it. It's just starting to become not it. It's starting to become not it. Okay. Now, the episode starts off with like good y'all. Anyways, somebody commented something so crazy. They were like, "Oh my god, Pierre, you low key be looking fly on your Instagram." I gag. I'm like, I must look like poo on here. Like that's crazy. That was such a backhanded compliment. Like, wow, whoever said that, off, babe. Like, literally, that's crazy as hell. Anyways, the episode starts off with, of course, Tinker and the whole Shank and the not Shank, but the taser situation. It's so many weapons I can't keep up, and her getting tased in the net, and apparently Summer assisted with an alley oop and then hit her with a bottle. At this point, y'all gonna have to put a stop to it because the next thing is gonna be a pow pow. It's gonna be a pow pow. Okay, that's the next step. Because the way Tika was talking about what happened to her on that next episode, she looked like she's not playing with y'all. Like she's so serious. You know what I'm saying? Like she really is so serious about her taking it to the streets and going far with it. So it's not gonna stop until somebody gets unalived at this point. Okay, y'all manifested death at this point. Now the scene to me looks so dark. And apparently Lori ended up stalking Tinka because she said she saw a horse coming at her, and we all know Lori's the only one that appears to look like a horse. So she, I guess, tried to assist and come at Coke. For y'all in the comments, please let me know how long has Coke Killer and Lori even know each other? Like, do they know each other from being on TV, or were they good homegirls back in the bunk life days? I would like to know. Like, are they bunk life associates, or like how they been known each other for like years, near decade type ish? Like, I really want to know. Now, it was Fauna to me getting hype. I'm like, girl, like, first of all, Fauna, she's to me a little bit less than smart because this would have been the time to get your lick back. Okay, get your lick back. It's already a hectic environment. You should have got Lex because security, although they were on alert, they're more so on alert with certain girls, a la Tinka, a la Co-Killer, a la, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you should have played a little coy and then gotten Lex. You should have told, hey, Co-Killer, let me get that taser real quick. I think I know how to do a thing or two. You know, I was in the academy. And then Lex not paying attention. She doing that baddies, right? She not paying attention. Next, no, bzzz. You feel me? Like, since we use the weapons, you feel me? Do it all the way. That's all I'm saying. So, Fauna, you really don't want to get your lick back like that, girl. Like, girl, bye. You feel me? Like, she getting all hyphy and stuff. I'm like, girl, like, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. Please, 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 please. This would have been your ample time. Now, they start exiting all the girls out or whatever. Mind you, like I said, the scene just looked so dark. It looked so hectic. It reminded me of when Rolly started choking on the fumes, girl. Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all remember when Rolly was choking on the fumes girl in the car? She was like, she was choking on the fumes girl when Stutter Girl was still around, gangbanging. It reminded me a little bit of that. Okay. Now, Billy, I said Billy, Lex, are you a Billy Goat? Because why are you still spitting? Because she was like, let me get my security. Let me get my security. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, you're gonna have to stop with this spitting stuff. Like, when did that become your thing? You no longer Big Lex, you know, you ain't even a flex. That's the wrong Big Lex, but still, it's just like, what's up with the spitting thing? Because y'all peeped that, like, she spit literally outside of the bus. It was like, I hope she wasn't spitting at security or something. Like, I don't know. Which, by the way, y'all, let me get y'all some tea. Y'all know that live with Sarat, Biggie, and Kanaya. Y'all know she mentioned, so go back to that video, y'all. She mentioned something about how she had to, one of the security guards had to be taken away because I guess they thought she was messing with the security guard or something to that effect. She said this on live. Was that the one you were piggybacking, Sarat? Because you was very giddy, girl, on his back. You feel me? He had a big back. I ain't mad at it. But was that the one they was saying you was getting around with? That he was going downtown? Okay, Julie Brown. Was that the security guard? I peeped that. Okay. Now you see a lot of cats getting carried out or whatever. You see Wet looked like she was damn near off 3 bottles of Casamigos or something like that. I just feel like they're allowing all these weapons and stuff. Next thing is gonna be a pow, and then it's gonna be a shank for real, for real. Somebody gonna be able to hide a shank for real, for real. Maybe a razor under the tongue, and then Tommy gonna bring a bazooka, and she gonna end it all. Like, that's just the levels that we're going to. So there's that. So next thing you know, Rolly ends up meeting with Lizzie McGuire and Tasiki. So if y'all don't know, Lizzie McGuire is a part of the new season. So Natalie heard her song, hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Okay, so Natalie decided that Lizzie would be a great person for Baddies because she could start bringing in the Disney audience, girl. And she's starting to fit right in. So Lizzie at this point, she is heated, girl. She's just like, oh my God. Uh, the fact that Sarah ended up getting me like that, the way that she did, I'm very upset. Okay. She was just upset because she feels like she keeps fighting on Biggie's behalf, right? So Lizzie's just not with it. You know what I'm saying? She said she missed her Spanish homegirl. Her Spanish homegirl, her name, she go by the name of Anna Mac, or that girl with the brunette hair. You feel me? That was her Spanish homegirl, but she was always jealous a little bit of her Spanish homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Like, the history just goes back to back to back with Lizzie, right? So Rolly was like, oh, it's been some bad juju. And then she keeps bringing up this whole Ciroc thing. Now, here's the thing how I feel about this whole Ciroc thing. I feel like a lot of the girls did not fight for Biggie. They fought because Ciroc was friends with Tasiki, and they was friends with Tommy, and they did not like Tommy. They didn't want Tommy having her own guard dog. If we're gonna be honest, they were, oh my God, we're gonna fight for Biggie's behalf. No, babes, they didn't like, because y'all gotta understand. Chapter 1, Tommy was enemy number uno. So her having a heavy hitter on her side to be able to squabble down the girls, they didn't want that. That's why they jumped her and they packed her out. So for them trying to make it seem like it's because they cared so much about Biggie's well-being and you know, Biggie's mental health and, you know, avenging Biggie, lies y'all tell. A lot of y'all just wanted to get her because she was friends with Tommy. That's it. That's the big reason, to be honest. I feel like it wasn't no defense or no Biggie. That to me is pure cap. I feel like they're using that to be able to make Biggie really, really feel bad. Okay. Now Mariah's just like, Lizzie's like, Biggie keeps ducking wreck. She is ducking more wreck than a duck. A duck goes quack, quack. Let me get my journal. Okay. I'm like, here goes Lizzie with the puns. That Lizzie, I'm telling you, you feel me? Her and them big flip flops, you can't tell her nothing. Mariah's so corny, it's so funny to me. She ducked more right than a duck quacks duck. Duck. I'm like, okay, Mariah. You know what I'm saying? Mariah's really, I feel like she's not using her calling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she could easily get a job with Dr. Seuss. I think that's truly her calling. Sam I am green eggs and ham. Once upon a time I was a hoe. No more I was a hoe. A hoe I was back then, not anymore. A lot of the dudes I slept with, not a lot. I would say 4. I don't keep score. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, she knows how to rhyme. She's witty. Dr. Seuss would be more than happy to have her as a co-author. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really are wasting your time here. Baddies. Rolly to me is another one that I feel like is super jealous of Biggie. Because what happened to that music career? Just like that Colgate commercial. Whatever happened to that music career, Rolly? You get what I'm saying? It's collected dust with Nally's boots from Baddies Eats that got scoffed. I'm just saying, like, if we really gonna keep it back, what happened to that music career, Rolly? So y'all, it's Tavy's birthday, and y'all, she did not get punched for her birthday. Instead, Lex, instead of gifting her a punch, she gifted her a cake. How generous of you, Lex? How nice of you to do that. Okay, because we all know the past few birthdays that Tavy has had, she has become the birthday candle. You see me lit and all types of torn and worn out, right? So because of that, Lex decided to make it up for her. She gave her the cake, which was really nice to her. Okay, Dolly and Lex started talking about Fauna, and Dolly like, man, I think Fauna still want her lip back for you. Yeah, I think she gonna need that. Cause that spit was crazy, man. Like, man, you done spit on Gobbly to spit on that Colgate. Bitch, them Colgate people know you spit like that. Like, that's crazy. Okay, Lex is like, just like she did in the commercial. She was like, you feel me? Like, she was just like, Lex, please. Lex be acting so coy about what she be doing, girl. You know exactly what you be doing, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know exactly what you be doing. Like, you really spit on that girl like that, and then like you acting all shook and gagged that the spit was a big goblet, knowing damn well that you feel me? Like you was inhaling off that all that back spit to be able to get it at her like that. So they started describing how bad the Colgate spit was, and they kind of ended off there, and they talk about how if she does want her lick back, she gonna have to get it on her time because she feels like the mace and the spit kind of equate each other, right? So then Biggie ends up meeting with DTB, Kanaya, and Neek. Why did it look like it was Biggie baby shower? She was eating all the plates of food. You get what I'm saying? The only thing that was missing was past the dildo game and then the baby fits. You get what I'm saying? That's all was missing. And the baby food at that. The baby gifts. You feel me? That's all that was missing. Was I the only one that felt like that? That was really Biggie's baby shower. Did you have something to tell us? Because that's what it looked like, to be honest. Kanaya ends up joining in. And Biggie's like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, Tzatziki, like, really hurt me, nigga. Like, she didn't give me no baby gifts, nigga. She really starts crying. Like, you could really tell Biggie is really hurt about what Tzatziki did. She said they've been sort of drifting off, but, like, that was kind of like the last straw of what kind of happened. And then Biggie starts asking Kanai, she's like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, Meek, like, so, like, I could tell you don't really fuck with Kanai like that. So like, what's up with you and Kanai? Like, why y'all not really cool like that? Like, what's going on? So Neek's just like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't care about Kanaya. Like, I feel like I'm the top cabaret girl. That's what everybody would say too. I'm the top cabaret girl, and I paved the way for all of the cabaret girls too. Neek, please, please pave the way. You mean you drank the way, girl? Like, I can't stand when people say they paved the way and they didn't come down years down the line. How could you have paved the way for them to be there? To be honest, the people that really paved the way is Big Lex and Amber. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. They were the first few people that really stood up to Jocelyn. That's paving the way. They stood up to the person that was stopping them from being on baddies. Not you and your drunk self. You get what I'm saying? You did not pave. No way. You know how to dance. You're one of the best dancers on the cabaret, but paving the way and being the top cabaret girl, I don't know about that. And so in terms of popularity, yes, she is, I feel like, one of the top rated cabaret girls. But when it comes to paving the way, uh-uh. Lies you tell. I'm telling you. You feel me? I'm not even a big fan of Amber, but she really did, like, she was one of the first people that stood up to Jocelyn, hit Jocelyn at that. And then Big Lex was one of the first people that, like, cussed her out and buy her nigga. You get what I'm saying? I know Jocelyn probably watched that. It was just like, did this beer belly asshole say that she's a top cabaret girl? But you ain't nothing but a drunk floozy at the bottom of the totem pole, bitch. Get on your knees. Like, you know, Jocelyn was so irritated when she heard that. Because you know somebody clipped it and sent it to her. Okay? Like I said, Neek, you just got a lot of nerve saying that. Okay? I just feel like Neek and Kanai will never be friends because of what I call pretty girl competition. Not all pretty girls are meant to be friends. Okay? They're just not. And I feel like Neek is a little bit intimidated by Kanaya's presence and the things that Kanaya can do. And I feel like Kanaya sees that Neek acts a certain way, a la drinks a lot, and she does not really like that as well. And I do feel like she sees her as competition in regards to dancing. Girls are extremely competitive, so I do not feel like they'll ever be friends, okay? So she's just like, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't care what you do. You fighting with my ops too. You keep fighting with my ops too. I don't want to be friends with you. So then I don't want to be friends with you. I never said I want to be friends with you. Okay. Now, Biggie, you need to watch what you say around Neek. That's Tasiki friend. Okay. Don't get it confused. Uh-huh. That is Tasiki friend, babes. They both come from the same place, Bukabat. I'm just saying. Just be careful around those mouth breathing girls. I'm stopping. So TT and Emery end up meeting, and I feel like this scene was very sad because we don't really see a lot of the baddie show emotions. You know what I'm saying? We don't really see them show a lot of emotions, and I feel like TT, you dead ass wrong for cutting your friend off without seeing any of the footage. I just feel like you should have gave her the benefit of the doubt and at least waited till the show aired to then decide if you want to be friends with her or not. Because to me, Emery did try. Now, did she try her hardest? No. But I think it's because she thought that she would lose that fight against Ethereal. Or as Dolly says, internet cable. Ethernet cable. Come here, Ethernet cable. Let me plug you in real quick. You feel me? Like, she felt like she would lose against Ethernet cable. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Kashawn, just say you're scared, bro. That's what it really is if we're going to keep it back. All right? Like I said, I feel like she owed her that loyalty just off the strength of, like, they really had each other back for like a minute or whatever, and she could have just like waited it out or maybe try to get production to show her something. You know what I'm saying? That way she could at least decide, but you know production wasn't going to end up doing that just for the drama sakes of it. Okay? Like, TT, you really let pressure turn you against your friend. And be careful of that pressure too, okay? Because that comes from jail/prison. And them bitches' mentalities, it's a dog eat dog world with them type of girlies, okay? And to her, you're a little pup. And she's an old golden retriever. She will eat you. Uh-huh. She will eat you up. Serve you for dinner, breakfast, lunch. So don't ever think she will not turn on you. Because one thing pressure is good for is turning on her little sis. Ask Big Ivory. Okay? So good luck. Emery looked really hurt. She looked very, very hurt. Like, you could tell she went to bust out crying in the middle of that conversation. But she was like, I'm going to keep it a G. You feel me? And I'm going to just walk away. All right? But I would have hit her with I hope she don't turn on you. Because do your research on her. And really left her feeling up. I really would have said that if I were Emery. Okay. So the girls go line dancing. Down, down, do your dance, squabble up, do your dance, running phase, throw them hands, running phase, ducking red, we ducking red, running phase. Okay. Biggie, why you got that mullet in them confessionals, girl? I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Big bullet vibes. Okay. The girls started line dancing to line it up. Persuasion body, by the way, came a long way. She went from Bugs Life to now thick. Like, she looks really good. Shout out to Persuasion, okay? Shout out to Persuasion. The real reason Persuasion really on this show is to promote her business show. She is on there to promote her business, to show y'all how far her body has came, and for y'all to purchase. I think she sells like products or something that she's selling. You know what I'm saying? In the wear, she sells like, I think out like workout wear and stuff. That's why she's on the show, if we really want to be honest. So they started first, they started line dancing, then to Mama, big bitch, then I'm on the grind, Mama. Mariah ends up coming in with Lex and Dolly. And to me, when they were dancing and stuff to Mama, Mariah looked so jealous. This is what I be talking about. Like, y'all just now starting to peep this stuff. Mariah looked so jealous. Them the type of friends you gotta watch out for. She looked this so bitter, girl. Child, what they gonna line dance to Once Upon a Time I Was a Hoe? Mariah, sit down. I'm sick of you, Lizzie. Where's your journal? Where's your journal? I'm sick of it. We need the journal, okay? And bring the Spanish girl back. Y'all got rid of her. The parallel is crazy because if y'all remember Lizzie McGuire, she had that Spanish best friend, which was Anna. Anyways, y'all. So next thing you know, E.T. ends up walking in. Okay, E.T. walks in like y'all know. I remember Little Women Atlanta when they wobbled in like this. That's how E.T. walked in. She wobbling or whatever. So they Dolly like, "What's up, Ethernet cable? What's up, ho? I'm gonna plug you in. What's up?" They go for a first round. E.T. gotta remove her wig and all of that. My whole thing is when it come to baddies now, there are certain scenes y'all shouldn't even be coming up looking cute because y'all gonna have to take it out and down in 2.5 seconds. So y'all really wasted wigs. Y'all wasted money because you got to pay the stylist to do the install. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might as well just come in with a bonnet every damn scene except for the bookings. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would save thousands of dollars. I'm talking about thousands. That's how when Dolly came in the way that she did, I'm like, I'm not even mad at it because it's like the wig gonna come out anyway. So what's the point of paying a stylist to install it when you're gonna have to rip it off in 2.5 seconds? So ET had to literally rip off her install, literally take her edges away. Okay. Take my breath away, take her edges away. She snatched it off, she get the squaring up or down. Now the first one, I feel like Dolly got that. But that second round, ET was getting her. Now, I just don't get why Dolly wants to get her now because she was very quiet lately around Ethereal Ruffin. So why are you now bucking up on Ethereal Ruffin? Now, I know they had a lot of beef before the season started, but I just feel like she should have did that a lot more in the beginning of the season than later on. But it was probably around some social media drama that was going around that time. So, I don't remember or really care. Okay. Dolly then starts whooping the security guard with like a cable. And then she ends up throwing a fan. Y'all gonna have to stop abusing these security guards. I really hope this pay is worth it for them because like they be sometimes be getting tore, like they getting socked on and everything. So Rock ends up walking in, and at this point, Dolly, she deserves a producer's credit. Okay, Pressure walks in with TT, and TT, why you dressed like a hoochie? Hoochie. Y'all notice that TT be dressing like a hoochie, like she finna walk the blade. Let me find out Pressure is teaching you her ways. She better not. Don't F around and catch a charge messing with Pressure. I'm just saying. Dolly then starts bringing up the whole situation with Mariah. She's just like, man, what happened with Biggie? They say you hang around with Ciroc, girl. They say you hang around with Ciroc. You get your nails done, girl. What's going on with you? Mariah right there, address her. They say you hang around with Ciroc, man. No liquor. What you doing, Biggie? Biggie's just like, man, bro. I don't hang around, bro. I only hang around her that one time on scene, nigga. I never had no private conversations with Ciroc. I never had no conversations with Ciroc. Okay? They start going at it or whatever. And Mariah starts talking about Ciroc. She like, Ciroc walks in, and I look at her like, and she puts it in her journal. You know what I'm saying? She's like, Ciroc comes in immediately. Whoa! Okay, like Lizzie used to do, right? So she says, Ciroc, you know, she got big this, big that. Now, I will say Ciroc is wide at the hips, but she not seeing Tinka. You know what I'm saying? Tinka what? Tinka who? Bitch, Tinka dude. Like, she not seeing Tinka. Now, Tinka, you feel me, is an elite girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. How dare you say that when you Tinka's right here? That's the elite of the Big W cakes, if we're going to be honest. All right? Mariah and Biggie start going at it. And then Ciroc reveals the truth. She like, I never had no conversations with Biggie. I never did any of that. I don't know why y'all trying to make this a thing or whatever. And then Biggie's like, see, I told you, nigga. I told you. So go back and tell Tasiki, bro. Go back and tell Big Dog, nigga. So Mariah's like, oh, whatever. We'll talk offline. What? You mean off camera? And this is why people be calling you out, Mariah, because it's like, why y'all gotta talk about it off camera or offline? It's given, like we all clocked before, you, Tasiki, and then these outside friends, AJ, Tate, and them, y'all kind of conjured a plan. Now, do I think she thought that AJ, Tate, and them was gonna hit Biggie? No. But I know Tasiki knew, because you nudging your friend like, you nudging your friend, so you knew that she was going to get her, okay? With your slick ass. So I think Mariah didn't know she was going to get hit, but she knew she was going to get confronted, but Tasiki knew she was going to get socked, okay? Next thing you know, Amber comes in. Amber standing there, whatever, and then Pressure socks her, bow, okay? She like, well, don't be trying to walk in me, you're on a no-touch list, babe. Don't be trying to walk in me, you're on a no-touch list, babe. So it's giving that, because she was like, you're doing a lot of talking behind scenes. You've been doing a lot of talking. It's giving Amber's talking a lot when it comes to production or something like that. Because if y'all notice, anytime she goes to like the car and stuff like that, she's always having little conversations with production. Or it's giving she said something on the vlogs. But Pressure was not really specific. She said that Amber tried to call and walk in with her, but she's on a no-touch list. Was Pressure trying to say like Amber's trying to set her up because since she's not on a no-touch list, they were going to hit her instead of Amber, which the no-touch lists don't even matter because we all saw what happened with Ciroc. She was on a no-touch list and she ended up getting Mariah. So I don't know. Pressure and Amber start going at it. And why did Amber go into the fight head first? She said, that to me had me cracking up because why did she do that? Amber came in like a bulldozer. Like she came in like head first or something like that. I'm like, what is she doing? She's like, she came in already head first. She started getting into her Pressure. They start boop, 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 boop. Amber ends up leaving. She like, I gotta go get my helmet. Okay. So I guess she called up John or John or Don and he gave her a helmet or something. Kanaya goes and checks on her like a good cabaret sister. Okay. She's trying to be the top cabaret girl. Okay. It's a competition now. So Tavy ends up getting into a Pressure and she's like, yo, come on, son. I'm not going back and forth with you, Pressure. Like, we're not going to keep fighting, yo. Like, come on. We did enough. Okay, we keep fighting, yo. I'm not gonna keep fighting you, yo. But I'll never dap you up because my son wouldn't even respect me. My son wouldn't even look at me the same, nigga. Come on, son. I'm not doing that with you. You gonna sit right there and leave me alone, yo. Leave me alone. Stop talking to me. Leave me alone. So they kind of agreed to kind of leave it at that. So then next thing you know, y'all know Tavy, she's super passionate. She starts going at it with TT. She like, as a you, TT, I had your back, yo. Come on. Like, I put money in your pocket, yo. That $20 you put in gas with, that's me, yo. That's me. She started getting very passionate. And here come Pressure shaking her arm fat. She get the shaking her arm. She get the shaking her arm. I like, first of all, Pressure talking about, oh, Tavy's putting her hand in my face. Tavy wasn't even close to you. How was she doing this? Because she was not doing that, Pressure. You just want to fight her. Like, just be honest. Pressure to me is to disappoint me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I just felt like she's funny, don't get me wrong, in her confessionals here and there, but it's like I thought she was gonna be a little bit more witty. I feel like she's relying too much on fighting. We see enough of that on this show. And to me, it's starting to become not even entertaining, no shade. So it's just like, we wanted you on for the reads and the gags. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of missed the mark a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. That's what we wanted you here for, Tavy. I mean, a pressure. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, that's at least what I wanted her for. So she just starts shaking her arm. In fact, she starts shaking it, whatever. And then pressure get to fighting Tavy. Child, Tavy end up stalking you some nasty pressure. Now, I believe Tavy when it comes to the TT situation, because when she was telling her, TT, like, I don't even remember. One thing about it, when somebody lying, all of a sudden they get amnesia. You start telling them what you did for them, they don't remember. But they sure as hell remember when they was using your money. I'll tell you that much. They sure as hell remember when you give a place to stay. They sure as hell remember when you do favors. They remember. They remember to get to accept it. But when you remind them, oh, it never happened. Okay, that's the problem though, Tave. You gotta start letting people use you, babe. She let too much people use her. So then Biggie decides it's time to go. Let me tell you what you did wrong, Biggie. When it's time to go, bitch, you exit without making an announcement, you dummy. I would be like, oh, so I'm gonna go. I'll be right back real quick. You don't say, bye, guys. Bye, guys. She over there sounding like freaking Barney. I love you. You love me. It's time to go to the Baddies family. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. She's saying bye. Girl, just go. So she get announcing it. Child, Amber is a stalking her. Now, this is why I said Baddies losing the plot, because Amber, you had no problem with Biggie. You just socked her to soccer because pressure socked you. That was lame. You know better than pressure. Now, it was a little funny. I ain't gonna lie. It was. Okay, because Biggie trying to reason her getting hit. She talking about, bro. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Come on. Just tell me why. Just tell me why, nigga. I'm like, Biggie, get her back. You trying to reason it. Here come Lex. These people, like, I don't know why Biggie just keeps letting people get her. Like, these girls are starting to get out of control. And I'm like, you're one of them. Okay? You hit her with a hamburger. This is what I call a hamburger. A hamburger, the bottom and the top of the sandwich. Okay, one cheek, left cheek. Okay? You're a part of that. Now, I do like the fact that you could tell, though, if you watch the scene, Lex was going to get Amber. It's like she had to hold herself from getting her. She was going to get her. She was going to get her. I noticed that. But I like the fact she was telling Amber, like, hey, you trying to fight Biggie, there's people on the inside that want to fight you. Go get them. Go get them, okay? Kanaya ends up telling Amber, like, you wrong for what you did or whatever. And Biggie and Mariah end up having like a scene. One thing about Mariah, she loves to have the last word, like a love and hip hop type scene where she either has the last word or a memorable quotable. Okay, she's just like, yeah, Biggie, like I had your back when he just came to Amber. Like I just had your back, Biggie. I just had your back, girl. Everybody in their mama said Amber was wrong for what she did. So like, did you get Amber? You didn't. So please, you feel me? Like I can't. I feel like Mariah has always had a little bit of disdain for Biggie since the beginning. I don't think they were, to me, in my opinion, ever were really friends like that. Now Biggie gonna hit her with the confession. She said, "Bro, and you, Mariah, and once upon a time, you wasn't a hoe, nigga. You still a hoe." I'm like, oh, Biggie, you gagged the set with that one. They shade. You ate it up, okay? Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below. I'm only doing this because I love y'all. And we are babies.